Hello and welcome back to my channel. Can I complain to y'all for a little bit, just for a little bit, before I go into the topic I want to talk about today. Actually, matter of fact, I'll just go into this topic. No, let me. I hate my life. So I was recording a video for something new I was gonna start, right? Apparently, I was recording and at the wrong times and stopping the recording at the wrong times and continuing the recording at a wrong time. So now I have to redo the whole entire video again, which sucks. I hate my life. Why? You see, I wouldn't have much of a problem with it if it were like I messed up something like, oh, I forgot to get into character, or it's just like me warming up and being like, okay, I gotta pretend to be like this. I have to make it look like I actually fell. I gotta actually make it look like I'm struggling. But no, it's like, cause I was doing a character series, so I tend to change my shirts a lot, and you know, the recording just basically was at wrong times. I would stop the recording while I'm in character and continue the recording after I change during changing into another character, and then stop the recording. It's just the whole mess of things. Anywho, I just wanted to complain for like 2 minutes. All right, leave me be. Now something I want to talk about is actually I'll save that for tomorrow. No, I'll save that for the day after. You see, the thing with having to like upload variety, I can't talk about one thing and then tomorrow upload another video of me talking about something else because they're the same video, except talking about a different topic. I just gotta think about what topic I'll go into. Give me a moment. Okay, I decided. And I say I want to make a short video that I can at least upload tomorrow, because right now it's way too late for me to upload anything at all. Video making sucks. Editing, which is something I barely do and don't understand how to do, sucks. I gotta get an app to edit, and that sucks. What I have, by the way, is something called iMovie, and I barely use that. I only use that to like compile things. Like, for example, I would stop the video by pressing this button right here. Well, technically the button's right here, but you can't see my finger, so you know where the button is here. Stop the recording, and then flip over the camera, and then continue recording, and then stop recording, flip over the camera again, and then continue, and then start the recording again. And that's the bare minimum. And then I go into iMovie, because with recording on your phone, you can't just stop the recording, and then flip over the camera. You can't do that. You can't freeze the recording. There's a difference. With one, you stop the recording entirely. With the other, it's like, let me do this, and then boom, let me do this, and then, like, it's difficult to explain, but basically, there's 3 buttons. One's to take a picture, one's to stop the recording, and one is to freeze the recording. Basically be like, okay, 4 minutes is at 50. I've been recording for 4 minutes and 53 seconds. If I press the stop recording button, the recording will stop entirely, and then it will go into my photos, into my gallery. With the pause button, or with the freeze button, it's like, okay, you've been recording for 5 minutes and 10 seconds. You press the freeze button, and then the timer stops, and then I can just do whatever I want. For an example, move from one room to another, move the camera from somewhere like here to somewhere like here to this, back to here. It just stops the recording from continuing to record while not actually completely being done with the recording. With iMovie, so with what I have to do is stop a recording fully, not freeze, stop, and then go into iMovie, make another recording, then as many recordings as I need to, and then stop, go into iMovie, pick this video, this video, this video, and this video, and that video, and then it'll start compiling that into a full-fledged video, and then boom. That's how I do like things. For an example, with the fake scary stories, what I do is I stop the recording, flip over the camera, show you whatever I need to show you, stop the recording, make a new recording, because every time I stop the recording I have to make a new recording unless I just press the freeze button, but again, I can't flip over the camera while I'm recording, even if the timer is frozen. I feel like there is a way to do that, but I'm not smart enough for that, so. And then, with all those separate videos, I then stack them on top of each other. You go into iMovie, it'll basically tell you, oh, select the video. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Create movie. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Ding. Done. Okay, now I press this. Save. Project. Boom. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Ding. It's been saved to my photos, okay? Boom. Go into photos. There's the recording. Okay. Go into YouTube. Press that button. Upload. Title the video. Scroll. Comments on. Which, by the way, here on YouTube, I don't know why. I don't know if I'm the only one with this problem. But I have comments turned on. But for whatever reason, whenever I upload a video, it turns it off, and I have to go back to that video, edit it, and then make sure comments are on. I know a lot of people don't like comment on my videos and stuff like that, but just in case, I'll take any kind of engagement at this point. And then, of course, scroll down. Do you want to add a description? Sometimes I will do that. Other times, I just don't bother. Altered content. Press. Is this altered content? No. Do you want to add a hashtag? I don't know what a hashtag is, so I'm just going to leave that alone. And yeah. Be gone. Boom. Okay, finished. Now, upload. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Ding! Oh, will you look at that? It's been uploaded. What do you mean 10 minutes until the thumbnail becomes relevant? Alright. Ding! Alright. Press the video. Why are comments off? Exit out of the video. exit out, view channel, edit, comments. Why are you off? On, X, save, okay, press, there we go, finally. That's over and done with. Also, something I just don't understand is why sometimes there's like AI summaries for like videos. For me, it's not every video. Some of them just don't have it in general, and I just don't know if I'm doing something to like get rid of it, or if I'm like I don't pay attention to it, but at the same time I'm like, that's weird. Oh well, I guess. Not my problem to fix. That's YouTube's problem. I do not care either way. It's like, also, what's tough about recording without, like, being able to, like, edit is the amount of time it takes. You gotta understand, right? It took me 10 minutes out of my day to record the video I recorded 2 minutes ago, only to realize that I was doing it wrong, and I couldn't do anything other than just throw the video in the trash, delete it, and now I have to re-record it. Kill me. It's fine. I'm fine. And then, same thing, season 0, episode 1, The Cat from the Future. I had 4 different takes of that video. But every time, the video would go extremely wrong. It took one final take where I was like, you know what? If there's mistakes in it, I don't care. Because I get interrupted a lot while I'm recording, so sometimes I would freeze the recording, walk away, I come back, my phone is turned off. That's alright, I start recording again, and I do it all over again. I decide, what time is it? I go up here, and then just, I check the time, oh, it's that time, alright, up, and then I scroll up, get rid of the time thing. I stopped recording. It stopped recording because I checked the time. That's fine. I'll do the video again. I then decide, you know what? Let me turn my volume down just in case if I have it up. It stops recording. Apparently, if I mess with the volume buttons, it just stops recording. If I mess with the power off button, I guess that makes sense. It stops recording. I scroll down and check the time. It stops recording, and this is like while I have like frozen. Time is frozen. The recording is frozen. It stops at like 13 minutes, and I'm like, okay, let me just get my stuff ready. Let me change shirts. Okay. I feel like my volume's up. Let me turn that down. Oh, no, never mind. Now I just stopped recording and I have to re-record. Other times, I forget that when you press the freeze button, right, it turns into a red circle. Sometimes I would stop the recording while it's frozen, and then I would just be like, oh well, time to record it again. Sometimes I'm like, okay, let me freeze the recording. Never mind, I just stopped the recording. Great, wonderful, I have to record it again. Sometimes I just press the white button. That does nothing. All it does is like it takes a picture of like what I'm doing at the current moment. So I don't have a problem with that one. The white button just there, as long as it doesn't stop my recording. I get a notification. I scroll up to get rid of it. It doesn't stop the recording. Alright. And then I go like, okay, let me freeze the recording and get rid of the notification. And then continue on with my video. Freeze, scroll down, get rid of it, scroll up. It stopped the recording. It just angers me. It just angers me so much. I'm like, I try my best not to show my anger on camera, because trust me, I'm a crash out at best. I like to stay happy, positive, not outgoing, but I try my best. I take happiness pills before no, I don't. But like, the amount of of frustration, because you gotta understand, right? Those 4 takes of that one same video were all 11 minutes long. Maybe 14 minutes. However long season 0, episode 1 is, all the recordings, all the different takes I had of that video were either the same length or were stopped halfway through. With the recording I did 2 minutes ago, that recording was 11, maybe 16 minutes long. And now I'm here. Now it's almost nighttime, and if I upload this video now, I probably won't get anything from it, no views, which I'll tell you this. I feel like I told you this before, but I'll tell you this again. I'm not doing this for like fame. I'm just doing this out of the fun of the game, just for the giggles, just for the fun, the entertainment, the yeah. I do it just cause, but it still angers me. It still angers me, because that's a lot of time I spent on that, right? Because I don't have a lot of time in my day. I don't. I usually walk on a treadmill for 40 minutes, maybe 30, and jog for those 5 minutes. I have to shower before 6 o'clock p.m. And that's just for school days. For weekends, I have to wake up early in the morning. I have to walk twice. Shower before 6. And in both of those occasions, I usually have to do something. Like, for example, help my grandpa carry stuff in, because he works in construction. I help him like carry in a cooler, water bottles, stuff like that. On Wednesdays, I take out the trash bins. Sometimes the brown and blue bin. Other times it's just the green. Other times it's green, brown, and blue. But most of the time it's just blue and brown. Brown for I think cardboard and stuff like that. Blue for recycling, and green for plants. That's not even the worst part. But no, it is the worst part. Sometimes I gotta go out there and help. I gotta help my grandpa wash the cars. Other times I have to help clean up plastic water bottles and cans that we just collect over time. Pain. And while yes, I have siblings who can help, one of them likes to clean their room 24/7, and the other 2 are too young to be doing those kinds of chores, especially helping to clean a car. And then, of course, there's other things too. And I also just want my break. Unlike everyone else, I like watching stuff while I'm bored. And usually, I barely get enough time to do any of that. Plus, this recording thing, I barely have any free time. Like, I would like to read more, but I physically can't with the time I have, with the, because I'm a very, like, you gotta stay on a schedule kind of person, where it's like, I have to do this at this specific time, and anything that I don't have to do in between that is my free time, which is why I have scheduled videos. I schedule when I'm supposed to record. I schedule when I'm supposed to upload. I schedule what best time I would record, and then also figure out how much free time I would have after that. Let's not forget the fact that I want to make this, at least put some effort into this, all of this, in some way, shape, or how. Maybe upgrade the way I'm recording, maybe get a microphone, I don't know. Those are all plans for the future. Not only that, I have to deal with what's happening in the background. I try to make these videos like in my room, and I try to do them when I'm alone or when it's really quiet out here, because I don't want y'all to deal with the background noise, because I feel like the background noise takes y'all out of the experience, especially if I'm doing something like a character video. When I'm playing certain characters, I feel like the background noise doesn't help much. It just takes you out of the experience. I try my best to like upload in times where there isn't a lot of noise, and when there is, I usually freeze the recording and wait until it stops and then continue. And I have to take a lot of stuff into account as well. Now you may be asking, why are you treating this like the way you are? If you're doing it for the fun of it, you don't need to be stressed. Which, a good point. However, I love to make my life a living. I like to make myself suffer more, and also, I'll share something. Little kid me has always wanted to be at least somewhat famous. So I'm at least trying to at least keep up that promise without, being like every other YouTuber is like, hey, you know what you should do? You should comment, like, and subscribe. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm never gonna do that. There's no amount of money YouTube could pay me in the world to do that. I'm not gonna do that. If y'all like my content and y'all like the way I am and who I am, then feel free to do whatever you want. But I'm not gonna ask y'all to do that. Because well, I'm not doing this for the fame. It would be nice to be, famous. It's more like a side goal, basically, right? Where it's like, I should at least fulfill little kids' me, because I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I never thought I would get money from this, but, I've always wanted to be someone who entertains people. That, and I have a fear, a very big fear that I don't feel comfortable talking about here, but a fear. And that's why I'm here and basically talking about how hard recording is and all that stuff. Well, there isn't a lot of pressure on me. There's still some pressure on me. I'm fine. It's just I'm getting tired of which is why I don't upload on TikTok at all. I uploaded like 2 TikToks, and that's it. I'm not gonna touch that app ever. I feel like I have a lot of respect for the YouTubers who just upload both here on YouTube and TikTok. I know they're like just recycling like their shorts they already made and just putting them on TikTok. But I still respect. I don't know how TikTok works. I don't know how to edit there. Okay, YouTube is at least easy to understand. TikTok isn't easy to understand for me at all. And yeah, that and the fact that I just don't feel like doing any more shorts than the ones I already did. And if I am, I'm just gonna upload them here on YouTube. So I have massive respect for the people who are able to constantly just upload on both, even if it's just recycling of the same content. I have respect because I'm not able to do that, and I'm not gonna do that, which is why I'm a variety channel. I'm not gonna make oh, here's my gaming channel. Oh, here's my channel for live streams or whatever. Here's my channel for video games and video games only. Here's my podcast channel. Here's my music channel. No, everything that I do will be on here. But yeah, that's just the difficulties of recording, I guess. I'll upload this tomorrow. I'm sorry I couldn't get a video out today. Yesterday. Wednesday. It's just... something I'm wondering is if I have bots or not just watching me. Because I don't know. I feel like bots would comment though if they were. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if people like watch my videos the whole entire way through. I don't know if people find me interesting in general. That yeah, no, but that's pretty much it. Just had to talk about this nuisance. So yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I'll upload twice tomorrow to make up for the fact. Sorry, I'll upload twice on Thursday, aka tomorrow, but not technically tomorrow because I'll upload this on Thursday, meaning that it wouldn't be tomorrow anymore. It would be today. So I'll upload twice today. Ow, 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 ow. But yeah, I'll see you whenever I get out of hibernation. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, dinner, whatever. Have a good 9 p.m. I'll see y'all. Yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.